What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are covering Unlocking the Artist Brain by Vexx. Shout out to whoever sent this to me. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been sending in some heaters in the DMs and I appreciate it, man. So make sure you guys check out this video first. Watch Vexx's stuff first. Follow if you enjoy their stuff. And yeah, let's get into it.
To any creative, there is this thing that happens. I call it the creative loop.
What
Lately, I have
am
the
I
feeling that I've
watching?
been
This is
creating the
already
same art,
crazy.
the same routine, the same squeaky clean lining, and I feel like I was stuck. Until something happened. I received a mystery package from my fellow artist Gawx. He sent me
What? From
a Lenovo
Gawx?
Yoga
Oh
PC,
my goodness.
which
Ah,
contained
the production
only one
value
file,
is...
his artwork called
The Anatomy of the Artist's Brain.
Let me break down how we
Yeah.
got to this point. As part of a global creative journey sponsored by Lenovo and Intel, creators are teaming up to explore what inspires them.
Claymation
It starts
too?
with Gawx creating an original piece on the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7i Aura Edition laptop, imagined with Intel. Then, the laptop is
What?
sent to the next artist, me, who draws inspiration from that work, adding my unique touch. This process repeats for each artist until the circle is complete, and the laptop returns to
Jumping
Gawx
from
and he
artist
makes his
to
final
artist?
artwork. The result is an exploration of how artists inspire and transform each
Oh,
other's
no.
work in an unexpected way. Seeing the artist's brain sparked something in me, making me want to explore a new approach in my art. Which brings me to the first step of the creative loop. You get hit with inspiration.
This first minute and a half is wild. Holy. Visual techniques is on point.
To any creative,
Even this, like, see how slick this is right here? To change the color as soon as that red hits. And then this mixed media piece.
creative loop.
Sound effects.
Lately I have
Beautiful.
the feeling that I've been creating
And then this.
something happened.
Wait a minute. Huh? Okay, how is this done? I feel like they had to have tracked it, right? To the door in After Effects. Yeah, that one's interesting. Very, very interesting. If you guys know how it's done, comment. This whole production already from the beginning and then seeing Gawx, I'm like, I know this is going to be good. Getting Gawx to do, collab on it or Lenovo getting them to collab, this is art. It's art.
These artists
Split screen, beautiful here, boom. And then having the
sent me
light in here with the smoke. So you'd probably use like a small RGB light or a small LED light and then pop it in here. And then the smoke though, is the smoke digital? I don't know. That's pretty good. Because I think how I would do it is I'd try to fill it with smoke, close it, set it down, let it, simmer, and then open it. Because it doesn't look like there's smoke on the outside here. But you could also use one of those fog machines, handheld fog machines, and then have it on a timer and then pop it in here. I feel like that would work as well. Yeah. Maybe. Claymation. It's actually so good.
up to explore what is
Using clay models with stop motion.
artist, me, who draws
Man, takes a long, long time. This is great. And then using this text in the background to connect to the next shot. Beautiful.
When I'm coming up with ideas, I like to make mood boards to get inspired. And with SmartShare, I can instantly transfer files from my phone to my Lenovo laptop, which is super useful for me.
Depth
I
of
wanna
field
create
is
something new,
shallow.
something I haven't done yet, something out of my comfort zone. And to make my idea become a reality, I will need a lot of supplies. Fabric, paint, oil sticks,
This is amazing.
more paint, more fabric, sewing machine, airbrush, this should be everything.
Great.
So
Great setup.
instead of a regular canvas, I'm gonna be using jeans. So I'm gonna build my own canvas made out of different types of jeans and different sizes of patches. And I'm curious to see how the paint will react with the texture of jeans and fabric, which means we've entered the next stage of the creative loop, the trial phase.
So I realized like there's a lot of very fast shots, and a lot of the shots have such a shallow depth of field to show a lot of details, right? You can almost like this,
To my
like this.
Lenovo laptop.
Let's just go through all the types of shots. So we have an overhead shot here, right? Then it cuts into a close up. This shot behind, it's a moving shot, someone maybe on a gimbal, and then you're manually focusing on him. And then all these kind of quick shots. And then listen to the sound effects, even when the jeans are ripping and when people are actually sewing or doing something like that. Right here.
More fabric.
See shallow depth of field here as well. But then the part where the jeans are falling sounds so good with the music.
Airbrush.
I think it's here.
This should be everything.
And then just laying this out is, for this one shot, it's a lot of work. Laying this all out is a lot of work. Look how creative these shots get in such a small amount of time. Using the reflection.
Everything. So
And then
instead
rack
of
focus.
A regular canvas, I'm gonna be
Hello? And then another shot that I really liked was this shot where it almost looked like the jeans were wrapping around the frame of the camera.
different types
God, look at the detail.
of canvas
Sorry.
made out of different types.
Is that real? This shot. See how the camera's placed, Dutch angle, and then dirtied up and filled up with jeans? How cool is that? Come on now.
An idea, a new medium, a new camera, a new instrument, new colors, and new tools. Let's learn how to use a sewing machine. Where's my bobbin? Here's my bobbin.
Your thread, just turn your hand wheel.
It is kind of stuck here. Maybe that's good.
Oh, that's definitely not how you should start.
I'm doing it. It's not moving.
Oh,
Oh. Ooh.
oh,
Ah. Is it doing something? It works.
it works.
It works. It works.
Woohoo!
It works. You're gonna make that though.
Ugh.
As you keep trying, you will quickly go to the improvement phase and repeatedly cycle between trial
This
and improvement. If you stick
is
with
so
it,
engaging.
you will get better. This is the last little part of jeans, and then the
Jeez.
canvas is fully done. Our jeans canvas, our canvas.
Canvas. Canvas.
Canvas. I'm gonna use a projector to easily transfer my sketch onto the canvas.
Okay, before we get into the canvas, I love that there is this little bit in the trial phase where you get this kind of real-time section of him trying it out and like just kind of documenting and recording.
It is it. It's not moving.
It feels very like kind of vlogish, and then there's the moments right after this where it picks up and it gets into this cool edit. And then there's a shot here that's just slight movement, grabbing the shadows, and then there's a slight pan up that is so cool.
This is the last little part of G.
I don't know how this is done. This is this right here is way beyond me. I don't even want to think about it because my brain hurts. You know what I mean? What? I don't.
Now that the canvas and the sketch are fully done, it is finally time to start painting.
Ooh, look at the details in these shots.
Because this whole piece is inspired by getting out of your comfort zone, I gave myself some freedom to do things differently this time. Some doodles don't have an outline. It's my first time painting a moon, and you see me retry the shapes a couple of times. Some characters are depicted with more expressive paint
Gosh.
strokes, but some doodles still have the clean lines. I think it's important to change things up
This
and
is
keep having
some
fun with it.
skill. I love the time
Not
lapse
only did the
aspect.
Lenovo laptop help me create the artwork, but this video is also edited on it. It's portable and sturdy, and thanks to the Intel Core Ultra processor, it can handle any heavy creative task with ease. And
I
it
might
actually
buy
makes
a
work
Lenovo
like
laptop
this
after this.
possible.
That's
So
how
for the
good
main
this ad
character
is.
of the painting, I wanted
Or
to
sponsor.
try using the airbrush. And here's how that went. It's a whole different technique than anything I've ever tried. When you push, the air comes out, but no paint, and as you go back, there's more paint getting released.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks good to me.
This one looks ridiculous.
Better than what I could do. Oh my god, this is the first time he's doing this?
As you can see, I was struggling quite a bit.
Oh,
with
the tracks
airbrushing
are
the
great.
face of the main character, but I was just not getting it right, and it was really frustrating, and I had to restart a couple of times. Well, I think I will do the airbrush and then add details with paint. It's tough also. I don't know if the airbrush and the canvas mix well, like the texture of the jeans with the airbrush.
Yeah. The detail is crazy. It looks like a whole different space, room. Cause this light doesn't look like it was there. But I like how
So
there's
I get-
added parts of time lapse.
Because this whole piece is inspired by getting out of your comfort zone, I gave myself some freedom to do things differently.
Here
this
was
time.
like the jump cuts to the actual beat. So there's a mix of these time lapses and then this, you know, just nice smooth
Things
editing.
differently this time. Myself some freedom to do things differently this time. Some doodles don't. To keep distractions away, I like to use smart mode. It eliminates all the noise and it gets me into my flow state.
Oh, this montage is gonna be amazing. Buttery smooth.
That day I stayed late in the studio and fixed the airbrush face off camera.
What visual technique is that? What are we doing? Like a smear? Smear technique?
Maybe you've become so good that you
Ah.
enter the next phase, which is the reward phase. This can be praise, approval from your peers, money, anything. But here lies the trap. As rewards become more and more consistent, slowly the excitement gets replaced by automation. And the more I'm specialized in this one thing, the more people see me do this one thing, the more people will ask me to do a similar thing. And this creates a cycle that is comfortable but repetitive. You are now in the comfort zone trap. The challenge
Gosh,
here is to recognize you
the
are in
music
this
is
trap
on point.
and break out of this cycle and embrace some new form of creative growth.
It's like this nice jazzy
It
feel.
definitely takes courage to leave this comfort zone, but I think it's important as a creative to find new inspiration and do new things. Otherwise, you're just stagnating. And now, inspired by Gawx's drawing, the most important part of the painting, which is the artist's brain.
Jeez, this is so good.
It's done.
Okay, showing the details, and then they have to show us the whole piece after. I feel like I love it. Split screen action. Oh, slow zoom out to the whole piece.
When I saw Gawx's artwork, I loved it, and my first thought was to draw the brain in a totally different way, and it ended up becoming a key part of the artwork. I'm so happy with all these new skills and insights I have learned during the process of creating this. Now it's time to pass along the inspiration to
Who
the
gets the
next creator.
Janvis?
I'm sending it to Japan to the extremely talented creator Gaku. Make sure to check out the journey of the Lenovo to all the other
Oh
amazing
my
creators.
God. Ah, that's what it is.
You can
Okay, so the jazz feel to the choice in music was great. There's one technique though here. You know, it's like this reveal where you show the details of everything and then you show the bigger picture or the bigger art piece. And, you know, it does all these close ups, layers it. This cool split screen though, connecting it and then coming out, chef's kiss. Chef's kissing, dog. On that note, ooh. And then now that I saw this, it's the garage. And I was so confused in the beginning here, seeing it. So, okay, I think this is how it was actually done. So this is, I didn't know it was a garage. It actually looked like a piece of paper because of the lines. But this part is the garage. God damn. This is the garage, and this is on there with a spotlight and then cropped. Actually, never mind. I'm still confused. I'm actually more confused. So we're going to leave it at that I just don't know. Creators like this, and I talked about it in my Gawx video, which I'll link down below as well. You guys can watch that. It's like, when you're a creative person and a creative in another medium or art form, I think it helps so much when you mix them together. So being a visual, like a painter, mixing it with cinematography, storytelling, you come up with these ideas that I feel like no one else would, or you get to these creative places faster. For me, this, I don't know what's going on half the time. I'm guessing on all these transitions and stuff like that. I have some clue, but I think just coming up with these things takes a whole other creative brain to really like do it and then execute it so well. So if you guys enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I will see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace.